Good morning and welcome to TA for Traders. I'm Nigel Croft and today it is Monday the 13th of March. In this video we're looking at the 5 major European indices: the FTSE, the DAX, the CAC, the FTMIB in Italy and the ESTOXX 50. What we'll find is that most of them are looking good technically, and the DAX is just coming back to support. So starting with the FTSE, and you can see that last week we came back and found support at the yellow line, which is the uptrending 20-day moving average, and we've since had a push up. Technically it looks good. The RSI's pushed back above the 50 level, although isn't indicating positive momentum at this stage, and the MACD again aren't indicating positive momentum, but a good picture from the moving averages. On the weekly, you can see that we're near an all-time high. Moving averages are well below. RSI and the MACD on the weekly are indicative of positive momentum. On the support resistance levels, there's just the resistance at the all-time high of 73.99.3, and then the supports come in at the 20-day 73.18.6 and at 71.98.5. On the DAX, you can see that we're pulling back to a support level from the 20-day moving average. The upside momentum has slightly been lost. You can see here that the RSI didn't reach a new high on when we did reach a high on the market on the 1st of March. That started, which I talked about last week, that has started to give a red warning signal to the market. We're now coming back to this support. Let's see if this support holds. It's at the 20-day moving average, 11.919, so about 60 points below the market at the moment. RSI, because of that failure, non-confirmation, is starting to indicate negative momentum, as is the MACD. On the weekly picture, you can see that we're quite extended. RSI quite high, nearly at 70, 69.75, but the MACD is still okay, although it is rolling sideways. On the support resistance levels, supports at the 20-day, as we mentioned, 11.918 spot 42, and then at the 50-day 11.745.7, with the resistance at 12.090.7 and 12.382. On the CAC, again a market that's looking quite positive, and really I would expect to push into not new high ground, but into high ground for this year. Came back to the support of the 2050. We then had the 20-day, which had dipped below the 50-day, move in a bullish golden cross formation above the 50-day. That's given the trampoline effects for the upside. Likewise, the RSI is in an uptrend, showing positive momentum, and the MACD short term above the long term, indicative of upside momentum. So all positive there, and really one would expect further upside. The green line here, I haven't drawn any resistance line. That's actually spot, but as you can see, it comes exactly through the highs that we had back in at the end of October, early November. So it is actually at a resistance level. On this weekly, this resistance may hold for a week because the RSI is a bit extended to the upside at 68.5, and the MACD have now started to move sideways. On the daily chart looks good. Weekly chart, perhaps a bit of consolidation. I would wait for a break on the upside and then perhaps buy it then. On the support to resistance levels, we have got the resistance at 50.11 and then 50.14.5, with the support at the 20-day 49.27 and then at the 50-day 48.81 spot 81. On the MIB, again a market that it looks okay. We're just getting the 20 crossing the 50-day in a golden bullish formation. We've got a bit of resistance back from early January that needs to be broken, but the RSI is above 50, indicative of positive momentum, and the MACD are also positive. On the weekly, you can see that we're trending with the 200-week moving average, which is tracking up, so that's a positive sign. Especially if we went back above it, then it would give support. 20-week has crossed the 50-week, which is good. RSI positive momentum. MACD perhaps just starting to roll slightly, so we need to see the daily push forward. On the support resistance levels, we've got resistance at 19.785, then 19.811, with the support at the 50-day 19.216, and below there a bit of a gap to those previous lows, 18.535 spot 54. The ESTOXX, again a picture that's moving into new high ground. The daily again looks good. RSI positive momentum, nice uptrend. MACD positive. You really would expect some move to the upside. On the weekly, again it's got a bit of resistance that's stretching up towards the 35.30 level from here. RSI also slightly overbought and MACD sideways, so again a slight differential picture on the daily to what we're seeing on the weekly. On the supports, we've got the 20-day 33.25.59 and then the 50-day 33.04.79. The resistance levels, the immediate resistance at 34.42.6. So that's been TA for Traders on Monday the 13th of March. Thank you very much for watching.